Ja, jetzt hoffentlich mal Kontakt herstellen. Wenn schon, dann sage ich mal, we're here at the Zappanale. Everybody say, hi Bob. Okay?
Oh, we can say arf. Arf, arf.
Arf, 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 arf. Is it way too? Oh, so now, after all that, unshiny. It's called foot. Wo wir keinen Sound haben, weil es kein Mensch schaut. Ja, it's about a Hello, Bob.
Hey.
Can you hear us, Bob? Okay, I can't hear you, so we're gonna have to. I have to see what's up here. That's up and that's up. Okay. Why do we have no sound? Lindbert! Ich brauche Klingt zu Klingt einfach direkt vom, also Fellas, Bob, we have an expert right here, he's going to take care of the sound.
Ah, ich hab's erzählt, genau.
Micro, go on mute it. Mute it. And we'll be right with you, Bob. We're having a little technical difficulty. Speaker. We're almost there.
Ist das okay?
Can you see something? So we can maybe
Stört dich das?
Can you
Super.
hear me now?
Now we hear it.
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Zappa. Can you see them, Bob?
No, I cannot.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe this will work. Otherwise, we'll just pretend. There. How about that?
That's it.
Okay. Well, excuse me. Welcome to the Zappanale, Bob. It's good to have you back. I'm glad that worked. This has been a lot of gray hair, and I don't have all that much hair. Bob, we were just talking about your book, and I just made the point, I guess I have to look at the camera, I just made the point that it's not just a reminiscence, it's got a topic. The topic is what happened in your childhood, or what factors in your childhood together with Frank, and made Frank Zappa and made you become who you are. I've had the privilege of knowing you for a very long time, but most of these folks don't know much about Bob Zappa. Do you want to tell us about Bob Zappa, the businessman, and Bob Zappa, the educator?
That's very kind of you to say that there's anything to really know about me, but I think first and foremost, the thing that I tried to do in writing the book was to try to let people know that the way Frank developed, there were many influences that contributed to the genius that he became as a musician and as a social critic. And I think what I try to do in the book is demonstrate that the many moves that we made physically moving across the country and around California contributed to his intellectual and emotional and psychological development. How much that contributed to my own, I guess, really remains to be seen. But the book covers the period from when we left Maryland up until the time I finished working with him when he was doing the show in New York City at the Garrick Theater, the absolutely free show. So it's a specific time period, and the events that take place during that time period, I think will be of interest.
That's great. Can you? I'm getting feedback. I have to walk away. Okay, here I am. Bob, most people don't know what you do or what you did. You were, of course, a successful consultant, and I was very impressed by your decision to stop being a consultant and to become an educator, to become a teacher. Do you want to say a few words about what you've done up to now in your life? Isn't that a great question? Tell us about your life.
After I got out of college, I went to graduate school in Sweden, and then I came back to the United States, and I started working for a publishing company, McGraw-Hill in New York City. And I did editorial and marketing and general management jobs for them. And in the time that I was in publishing, there was a lot of upheaval, and I ended up working for a number of different publishing companies. Simon and Schuster and Prentice Hall. And after, I guess about 37 years in publishing, it decided for me that I didn't really need to be there anymore, and I ended up joining a program in New York City called the New York City Teaching Fellows Program. And what they do with that program is they try to get people like me who are out of work or older, and to have them teach in hard-to-staff schools in the inner city. And I taught high school in the Bronx. The Bronx is one of the boroughs in the New York City area that's a fairly difficult place to be in.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest boroughs. I think it was probably good preparation. You were a U.S. Marine, weren't you? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Which is something. Was that before or after the Garrick concerts in '67?
Actually, it was before. I was in the Cuban Missile Blockade, and I went to Vietnam, and luckily I made it back. And
Yes, sir.
that's when I went back to college. And the sequence is that I graduated from high school, joined the Marines, I went to Cuba, to Vietnam, came back, went back to college, went to graduate school in Sweden, and then came back and did some more graduate work in New York City. And it was in the summer, actually, of my sophomore year in college in California, when Frank asked if I would like to try to get into the music business. And that's covered, I think, hopefully pretty well in my book, the events that took place with me actually going to work for him in New York City.
Okay. Well, I think it occurred to me, Marine training is probably a very good prerequisite for being a teacher in the Bronx. But it helps. It probably helped at the Garrick Theater as well. Well, I haven't seen the whole text, but I really am looking forward to your descriptions of the Garrick Theater. This is the shows where Zappa hung a dead cow on the stage, and well, you guys know about that, don't you?
That's Iraq.
Yeah. Übrigens, habt ihr ja Fragen, die man direkt stellen wollen? Ja, Werbung? No? Nö? Okay, gut, that's all this stuff. Just want to make sure we've still got them with us. Okay. The publication, also, we should also say the book is called Growing Up Zappa, which means not only älter werden als Zappa, sondern also wie man Zappanativum, wie man Zappasiert wird. When are we looking forward to the publishing date, Bob? When?
It's in final editing stages now, and we're hoping for a late August bound date. Now, I would like to show you something, but I will only show it briefly. I hope that you and the audience will respect my request for a little bit of privacy on this, but
let me just say, es wäre nett, wenn man die Kameras kurz mal ausschaltet.
Sure.
Danke dir. Ja, ja.